Hello, everybody. My name is Zalrok, and welcome to the table. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you all enjoy the game. And I hope I sound, well, good. Hello. No? What? Semester? What? You say this, but you say this. You keep saying you want to murder Morthos' character because Luciano never answers his DMs.
I've said I try, and I don't do a very good job.
Right, you try and you fail.
But anyway, how's it going, everyone?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm sick of the semester.
I'm actually on my desktop today, so woohoo.
Yay. Also, I still don't have all of the things good to go. In fact, Adobe hasn't installed properly, so I don't know if I can add more monsters to the game at all. So
That's cool.
That.
We'll just say that we saved the world.
No.
No monsters.
No, we'll say that we doomed the world because I summoned Zariel.
No. Also, how come by this time you're like, oh yeah, I'm pro Zariel when it's like, and I didn't even, and you basically didn't know that Zariel was the villain until recently, even though that was like.
Well, no, I always knew that Zariel was the villain. I just didn't know who she was. I couldn't place her within D&D, and then I read the book. What was it? The Avernus book. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, oh, she's cool. Let's go ahead and summon her.
She's not cool. Also, I need to turn you down.
Zariel's awesome.
She
did nothing wrong.
Zariel has always done everything wrong.
No, she's only done right.
There will be no devil worship in this good Christian D&D channel.
Can we? Okay, Zal, can we kill Morphos' character for saying that, please?
Just at the very least, do a check to see if he gets smited by God.
I'm just reading my chat bot, and it's like, oh, you tried using caps. Oh no.
I did try using caps, and I didn't realize that was cool. So my channel got Deus vaulted for a second. It was great. Or not my channel, my account, because I have the pop-up chat pulled up on my other computer. And I wanted to be in the chat this time because I wasn't in the chat at all last week until the last literally 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm very disappointed in you, Morphos.
Wait, are you disappointed in me for being in the chat or for not being in the chat?
The latter.
How about both?
I'm being nice. I said the latter, not.
So are we ready to go kill some monsters, or preferably not kill some monsters?
Ready to go kill more.
I would personally like to be able to get Adobe Acrobat Reader.
That's fair.
And running, but it always fails to download for some stupid reason, and I'm really mad about that.
In fairness, we're very theater of the mind campaign. So
yeah, but I need it. But Orthos, I need it for the game because
really,
because I
weird.
don't own the books.
Oh, true. You could always just go to the Trove. That's what I do. But it would take a second though. So yeah, I get that.
Besides Morthos, if we come across any more monstrous plants, you can't talk to them, so we'll have to fight them.
I mean, as long as our DM decides,
This is a species. He doesn't care.
as long as our DM doesn't try to send monsters that are very specifically tailored to counter us, which is not in the spirit of chaotic role, I think we'd be fine with most things, even if we can't talk to it. We basically bullied that shambling mound.
Yes, you did.
We really did.
I was very surprised by this.
Honestly, like I actually thought it was something that wasn't a shambling mound, which was a lot worse. And when it was a shambling mound, I'm just like, they have more health, but they're also useless. And we yeeted it.
Hey, here's the thing. I didn't actually go for the average HP. I rolled that HP myself.
In complete fairness, didn't you only make it have like 15 HP less than like it would have had at max HP? Isn't its max HP like 136?
No.
Wait, Drag has a face?
Yeah, I do. I have my webcam on today.
What is this?
I'm gonna look now.
No, I'm not used to this. No.
Well, actually, no, because the HP
you don't actually
on
exist.
the
Solipsism is true.
Ah!
There we go.
The HP on the shambling mound isn't in the monster manual. Isn't the max?
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that.
Remember, the HP in the monster manual isn't the max HP any monster has. It's
I did not
average HP that it could have.
Oh, so wow.
We faced less than average.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You and I had this discussion after, but I and Callan had this conversation after, but because it was only one, I really thought you were just gonna max its HP just because it was only one.
No, I figured I would go with the Chaotic Girl Spirit and roll its HP, but y'all destroyed it in 2 rounds.
It only got to hit one of us once.
The poor thing.
Yeah. Also, just saying we're live, but I'm just going to wait like 1 or 2 more players. And
so next one of those we come across, we're going to feed Morphos to it.
Is GC or Chrissy going to be able to make it?
I have no idea. In fact, you guys can ask them on either the Twitter DM thing or on their Discord.
Right. I think Morthos already tagged them in the Discord, so.
Yeah. I don't know if people can hear me. I think they probably cool.
Yes, they can, because I just set it up as a thing.
But yeah, I sent a message in what's it called? Discord. Yeah. If someone else wants to do it on Twitter, that's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, I just went ahead and did that.
Trying to make sure that Microsoft Edge is never used ever again. Because I had to reset my computer, which annoyed me.
Who uses Microsoft Edge?
Hey, so in the spirit of chaotic role, I think we as the party should just randomly decide we're all going to the swamp.
How many times have we even been to the swamp? I think we went once at the very beginning, and then we all
because it's chaotic role, and I just randomly rolled to decide to just ditch the entire quest line, ditch everything, and just go to the swamp.
What's the DC on that? Did you like nat 1 on a, I don't know, whatever check that would be?
No, it was actually a 20.
So wait, that was the best possible outcome. What was the worst outcome? Did you just decide? Would the worst outcome have been you just yeeting yourself?
No, the worst outcome would have been to feed Morphos to the next plant we saw.
Sure. We all decided as a party before Nefaria joined us that we would go to the desert and the swamp once and then never again go. I don't know why, but that has been our apparent logic because we spent a really long time in the mountains, like several months IRL in the mountains. And then we decided that the forest was cool. So we've gone to the forest several times. The forest was also the first place that we went. And it's where we are now.
And the forest is where you first fought a bunch of orcs and almost died.
Yep, and we decided to keep going back.
And that's where Morphos actually helped me skin it north.
Oh man, why do we have to go back to that? That's enough of that.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for Morphos' help.
But yeah, I'm sorry, Chenna. Apparently we've decided to just go to the swamp literally maybe twice in the last... I think we've been doing this for about 6 months now. We've been doing it for like a really long time. And we have gone to the swamp twice that I can remember. The second time we went to the swamp was the first time we found Zahundra. And I almost died. So...
I mean, you're still at 3 health.
I almost died.
And, you didn't take half damage because she had a player feat.
I know. I hate it.
That nullified your resistance.
On campus.
There's like several different conversations going on all at once.
One could say that you were being countered there, Morthos.
I know. It sure is really weird that this game of chaotic roll ended with a thing having something that was designed very specifically to target me. I was the only person who had fire resistance.
Also, I forgot during the last game that Odelin's character has like -3 to certain damage types.
Really?
Yeah,
is it because she's a water person?
No, because she has a feat for her heavy armor.
And that feat... Oh wait, so the damage would be reduced? Oh,
by 3, yes.
Okay, reduced, not added. Got it.
Yeah, that's why I said damage reduction.
Look. I am not a smart man. I just heard you mutter murder under your breath, and I'm like, oh no. Is this finally the rocks fall, we all die session?
No, I was just, cleansing my one of my things.
So you muttered murder at it?
Yes. You may hear a dog in the background.
I was murdering Skype. Because it was on.
Yes, hi, Sandy.
Dog.
Those little contributions.
I'm sad though, because now that I have to like do all things again, but whatever.
So yeah, we're just randomly running off into the swamp, and that will be however.
But you're near the dungeon. Why? I don't understand you people. Then you already had like recruited a bunch of tribes and people to help you out right now.
Yeah, they can all fight. They can all do the battle. We're just running into the swamp.
We're really ending this. So if this is somehow the beginning of the end of the campaign, we really are going to do an anime style friendship is magic ending where we get all of our friends in the big final battle, and that's how we win.
Yeah, just bring everyone in.
Just a true Undertale ending to this campaign, happiness and friendship.
You mean Genocide Run, not Pacifist Run?
I don't want Genocide Run. Genocide Run has the word genocide in it.
No, I could never do a Genocide Run of Undertale. My heart would be broken.
Could I.
Gina basically said something true. Murder is one of my daily affirmations, yes.
We all just sort of assume that you're a DM for a reason. I've never met a not murder happy DM.
There's a lot of them.
I mean, in fairness, the main DMs that I've met are you and GC. So I've met a few other. Oh, that's true. Dragon's also. I don't know if he's a murder happy one.
He's not, because he keeps Martin Luther, aka Rise's character, alive.
Oh, that's
Wait,
nice.
What?
Maybe I should be in a campaign with him. Just to not be murdered.
Hey, none of you are dead yet in my game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You've tried, though. I mean, you haven't tried very hard. In slight fairness, I'll be a little bit fair. You haven't tried as hard as you could, but, like, you've tried. What is that sound?
That's Sandy.
Sandy is loud.
Flashbacks to the 5 elite Drow warriors with Vahandra.
Yeah, where we had one round and then to the left. We're like, nope, we're not doing this.
Flashback to them murdering one of our ogres and then blowing the troll up in a literal pillar of fire. Yeah.
Fire and light, yes.
Fire and brimstone.
We just laughed. We're like, nope, we're not dealing with this today.
Yeah, it's kind of a good thing that we were able to run away from that, and that we kind of had a few meat shields that they would focus on instead of us directly.
We don't have meat shields today, and it's just the 3 of us.
We're about to have
well, just saying, a helmed horror is a neutral creature. It's immune to specific spell types if you set it up properly.
I hope you didn't set it up properly, because those specific spell types are low-key my main weapon. So you're basically being like, hey, Luciano, I know you have a very specific playstyle.
Well, it's also immune to specific damage types, too. Like,
I know. I'm aware.
I was reading through the monster manual, and I was like, Helmed Horror? This sounds cool. And I looked it up, and I was like, this is cool.
I looked it up, and I'm just like, it wouldn't be very chaotic of you to make one of those things fight us, especially when we only have 3 people. And one of them wouldn't die.
Hold up. For the Helmed Horror, is the physical damage it resists, is that piercing? Because if it is, we're really fucked.
It's. I have to actually look.
I'll just use Fireball.
They're immune to fire, fam.
Yeah, it's literally. It's actually specific spell immunities to, like Fireball.
Yeah, it has fire and force damage, so me and Harafinston are nuked. But, we would have to run up to it.
I'll just cast Ice Ball.
It's damage resistant to blunt, pierce, and slash from non-magic weapons that aren't adamantine. Its immunities are force, necrotic, and poison.
So we can still fireball.
It's conditioned immunities to blindness, charm, deafening, frightened, basically everything that isn't prone.
See, those
Helmed Horrors? Speed is challenge rating 4, and it has specific spell immunity.
Yeah, that Helmed Horror, resisting piercing damage, that's everything that I do.
Including your Colossus Slayer, because that's added to your piercing.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, using it wouldn't be very chaotic of you. You also give us a win condition that's not murderizing it.
I mean, the spell immunity, it's immune to 3 specific spells, depending on what the maker wanted it for. Like Fireball, if you get metal, and whatever else.
See, I think this would be a fun fight.
Also, it's armor class
different type
20.
of chaos.
It's armor classes. We'd just be fucked. We would just lose this fight unless there was a very clear, other objective, other way for us to win the fight, and which would be fine. I wouldn't complain then, but if it's like, haha, here's this one Helmed Horror, I'd be like, hey, let's leave.
Also, it has magic resistance.
God damn it.
Yeah, that would be a horrible enemy to fight.
Yes.
I think that they predicted. I think that like the writer, the Wizards of people, just woke up one day
I mean,
and
they were
they just
probably like, oh hey, you know how we are forcing most warlocks outside of this new class we invented to use Eldritch Blast? Let's make something that's immune to that spell.
I like the idea that the whole point of the Warlock class wasn't to have a fun role-playing thing, but to use Eldritch Blast. They invented this one spell, and they're like, we need a class that can use this. We can't give it to the fighter or to the rogue, or to the other spellcasters. Let's give it to a new class.
I mean, wizards can use it if they, I don't know, get magic initiate or something.
I mean, everyone can get it if they get, like, Magic Initiate.
Wait,
Isn't
what level
there-
do I get it at?
You don't get it naturally. You can get it if you
As
get
a feat.
Yeah.
But otherwise.
Okay, I'll get it as a feat. I can choose one of those, I'm sure.
Did
You
you
have to wait until you're level 4.
She is level 4. She's level 5.
Didn't she do her, like, up thingies where you, like, up your ability score?
I
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
upped
was
my
looking
ability
for.
score, but I didn't choose a spell.
Yeah, but
Because
that's not how it
you
works, fam.
You can't do both.
You have
Choose
to
one
choose
or
one
the other.
or the other. Yeah.
Wait, are you sure that's an XOR statement?
Yes. You could either get a feat or an ability score increase. You can't get
I chose
both.
a feat. I chose the Spell Sniper feat, which gave me one spell in addition to making me super long range, so I could 360 no scope things. And then I chose Eldritch Blast,
Well,
which is
I guess
the best
guess-
cantrip. I
I
love
guess
it.
that's okay. I can just fireball.
You can only fireball a limited number of times, though.
You have one fireball left until we make him rest. So
No, we did
we're
a
just
short
gonna
rest,
do-
didn't we?
Even if we did a short rest, you don't get your spells back, do you?
As a
Yeah,
sorcerer?
I think.
No?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't unless you, like, meta magic it, which, I mean, you could, but...
Yeah, just meta magic.
Also, I like how there's one roll from this session, and it's a nat 1.
yeah,
I just hopped on the screen, and I saw that nat 1, I'm like,
I
chef's
just
kiss.
saw it too, and I was like,
see, I was seeing if I could break that armor class at 20, and
nope.
not with a roll like that.
I mean, you have a better shot than I think any of us do at breaking that armor class, not only because you could actually damage it, because, you know, if it comes up to you, you wouldn't just die immediately. You'd be able to take a hit or two. But you have to get a 12 or better.
At the same time,
Not
I've
one.
always wondered this, and I know that this is basically this casual thing right now. I'm not playing right now, and I figure this is a good time to ask: what happens if someone rolls a natural 1 and you still hit? Do you miss regardless?
I think that's what my dungeon master's thing said. It said it's a nat 1 is an automatic fail, and a nat 20 is an automatic success.
See, I would add
But
a little.
I
bit
didn't
of
like
flavor.
those rules myself.
I would add a little bit of flavor to that. Like, if a nat 1 would still hit something and you nat 1, maybe you manage to, like, overswing and hurt yourself, or hit you and an ally or something if there's someone close. Like, it's a double thing. Like, you hit the person you're aiming for, but you overswung your weapon and you hit a friend.
I'll say this. In Pathfinder 2E, the way 1s and 20s work is a little bit different than it is in 5e. And what they would do is a natural 1 is always a crit fail, or it's always something like you take the end result of whatever it would be with the modifier, and then you reduce it 1 tier. Because in Pathfinder 2E, I don't know that much about First E, but in Pathfinder 2E, the way they did it's a little bit different. They have, like, tiers of success and tiers of failure. So if you get a crit 1, 99.9% of the time that would be a super failure as opposed to a regular failure. And if you get a natural 20, that would either be a critical success, or if with your modifiers it would miss, then it's a hit, and it's just a normal hit.
So
That's a good
basically,
way to handle it.
so basically, it's like in the Warhammer Fantasy game, where the tiers of success and failures.
Yeah.
As long as, but then again, their 2-hit is like a 1d100, so.
And in Pathfinders, both 1 and 2, armor classes can go above 20, but also you can get absolutely bonkers modifiers for your hits. Like, there's the Knights of Everflame, which, if you're even remotely into Pathfinder, I would recommend people check out. It's like a live. It's not a live action. It's a tabletop session of people who play with Jason Bullman, who's one of the lead producers of Pathfinder. And they're doing 2e rules, and there's several episodes up, really great, but you get to see all of the rules in action. There are people who have plus 16 modifiers, and there are creatures that have a 35 armor class.
Holy hell.
I mean,
And they're
at
not
the
level
same
10.
time, the things, the modifiers for like 2e is like, for proficiency itself is higher than level 1.
Yep. It's absolutely bonkers, and
Higher
I'm
than
in love with it.
5e.
It's great.
I kind of don't understand it at the same time, because I've never played Pathfinder. So there's all of that.
I'm a big fan of Pathfinder because the people, Paizo, the people who produce Pathfinder, understand that not everyone who wants to roleplay is a murder hobo, and there's like other things to do besides just running up to something, stabbing something, or looking for things
and you
to
get
stab.
experience for not murdering things.
Yup, I love it. I love it so much.
Hey, Zal, I think next game we need to force Luciano to play an evil character.
No, I hate it.
We don't have to force him to do anything. In fact, you're enough evil for everyone.
Yeah.
Me? No, I'm chaotic good.
I could probably
Right.
play a fun evil character if we want an evil character nested in the party.
If someone wanted to do an evil campaign, I would play an evil character, but I don't want to be like the only evil character in like a neutral or good campaign.
Oh, I'll be evil with you, Morphos. This isn't me at my fully evil.
I don't want us to be evil in this campaign. If we want to be
actually
evil,
Callan?
yes,
Callan's
this is
chaotic
big
good?
Callan energy.
Oh, you want me to be
telling on
evil? I
herself.
could be. I could really yank it up.
I'm telling this to the chat. You guys heard it here first. Callan just confessed to having big chaotic evil energy.
Oh no, this isn't chaotic evil. This is more like chaotic neutral.
I'm not saying your character is evil. I'm saying you, fam.
Oh, me? No. I'm not.
I don't know
I'm more,
Raffenson's backstory.
I'm currently just getting everything I need for the game setup.
So can we do today with 3 people?
Possibly, maybe, I don't know.
I'm concerned about the fact that you had to say possibly.
I make no promises about your safety or life in this game.
You have the power, man. Why are you not able to make that promise?
See, the dice have the real power.
Yes. Also,
Chenna's right. This does sound like a discussion over whether or not to order fries at a restaurant. I love it.
Exactly. Also, at the same time, I thought you all understood that I was a very chaotic person at heart, and I like channeling that one danger prince, the Lord of Deals.
That is not what he is the Lord of. He's the Lord of something, but it is not deals.
I like the Lord of Madness personally.
That's Sheogorath.
No,
yeah, he's the best.
Hey, I'm talking about the Lord. Who was it? The one that has a dog?
Wait, is that Calcavus Vile? That's
Yes.
the one you're thinking of. Yeah.
That's why I said the Lord of Deals.
Oh, when you said that
I'll start
one
with that cry.
Daedric prince, I thought that you were talking about Sheogorath without saying it directly, because we all know Callan is a big Sheogorath fangirl.
That's what I would base my entire D&D campaign if I were to be a dungeon master. It would be something like on beyond Sheogorath levels of crazy.
I mean, part of me wants to do like a D&D setting, but it's the Elder Scrolls.
There's almost certainly a way, like there has to be by now some material.
I think there is an Elder Scrolls TTRPG.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw someone play it once. Lord of Deals was Howie Mandel. No.
And I'm over here being very much not American. I don't know who Howie Mandel is. I've never heard that man's
Who's that?
Deal or No Deal.
I don't know what that is either.
Basically, there's like a number between 1 to 26, and there's little briefcases with those numbers on them, and they have an amount of money in them from 1 to 1,000,000, and you have to choose to try and eliminate the chests while trying to make sure you get the 1,000,000.
Capitalists are weird.
I know.
This is what passes for entertainment in America.
And in Canada.
Yeah.
And in Canada? Oh man.
Yeah,
Canada, what are you doing?
There was a Deal or No Deal in Canada too.
Yeah, the whole premise behind the Deal or No Deal part is as you eliminate cases, there's some mysterious dude who sits up in like this box and watches
the banker, and he gives you like an amount to try and buy the case that you have. You have a case. So there's 26 cases, and out of those cases, you choose a case. You have it, and then you just eliminate the cases with the 3 women next to them, and they open the case as you choose them.
Yep. Oh man, this show's for capitalists and the straights? Wow.
Yes.
Imagine my shock.
A TV show that panders to the 2 most common groups of people? Wow.
Morphos, you seem to be under the impression that this is somewhere else other than America.
Capitalism, like I sometimes think that I understand capitalism, and then I learn. So you have to understand, I knew what Deal or No Deal was. Like, I knew that it was a thing that existed. I didn't actually know what went on in it until just now. That's weird, y'all.
I mean, I had to stretch to remember what it was about, but yeah, that's the basic premise.
It's about capitalism and reinforcing the capitalist spirit.
America.
Through a lottery.
Exactly. Also, I forgot the name of these characters.
It's Moloch.
Moloch, the Minotaur.
Also, I did try asking Beast if he would like to rejoin, but he's extremely sick, and I don't know why.
I hope he gets better. I see him on Twitter from time to time, and it's always funny.
At some point, I think I want to try and DM something, although I have 0 experience DMing.
All you can do is get experiences by doing it. That's all I can say.
I want to DM something, but I don't know what sort of a campaign I want to DM.
We were supposed to DM. We were supposed to make a campaign together. Remember, Morphos?
Yes, but that's not the same thing as DMing. Especially because I have a feeling that, like, for that sort of thing, you would make a better DM because you know the story.
Probably.
Yeah, I would be in the background helping out with stuff, but it'd still be very much your story. In a variety of contexts, it would be your story.
Well, actually, the way I would make that campaign is for it to be character driven, but yeah, there would be an overarching story to it.
Well, that's the thing. There has to be an overarching story, and
the overarching story is your characters are about to get fucked, and you need to.
And of course, the players decide, of course, this game, and you don't have everything set in stone. This is like Zalrok's little bit of DM tips. Don't have everything set in stone. Don't bore players with details about the rules.
Aw,
Just
that's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
just if you have like have a mountain temple set up and they go somewhere else that's full of water, have a water temple instead. Be flexible.
For me, it'll be, let's have this impending doom that the characters need to get strong enough in order to survive, and let's see if they survive.
That's kind of like how my story's going, and you guys are living so far.
I
Yeah,
kind
but
of
mine
want to make
also,
it.
but mine also would multiply it out like several times 4 through like a very harsh winter and whatnot.
I would make a campaign where everyone would be nice and be friends. So I have a feeling that'd be very boring. Either that, or I would make an extremely dark, evil campaign. That's the other thing I kind of want to do. A campaign where people are just straight up like evil. The PCs are evil. The bad guys are evil. I think that would be fun. But
That would be my kind of campaign.
I also think it'd be really fun to just have like a campaign where like people can be friends. Like a campaign like this where like people can be friends and there's not just like a I'm gonna murderize you or you're gonna murderize me ending.
See, I would want to run like a really long epic campaign, like maybe a whole 1 to 20 kind of campaign. And I've been thinking of like this story like that I've always kind of had in my head of these like two countries and the tensions before they go to war. And I think I'd love to like put a group of players in like the middle ground kind of thing where like they can fight. They could either like choose a side in the war or maybe even try to stop the war altogether.
Or create their own faction.
I'm actually wondering here because I did ask you guys like this before.
Is it the magic items?
Yes.
I just want a magic item that helps me heal more. So basically, if you just want to
Sargon's
give me
Eye.
a lot of potions,
No, there's
I'd be
no
cool with that.
Sauron's Eye in the game. Sauron isn't
No.
even in the game. He isn't even in the lore of the game. This isn't Lotro.
I know that's what makes it the best. That's what makes it even better. It's just like this really random, weird, obscure item that comes out of nowhere from another world.
I know that Sauron is in Dungeons and Dragons, but you know what is in Dungeons and Dragons? Balrogs. Just straight up from the Lord of the Rings, Balrogs are Balors, which are like the highest level normal demon. They're actually not the highest level demon in like 3.5. They're only like mid tier in 3.5 because you have like god level demons like the Mali Deus and
Oh, I know what I want.
Aristos.
What?
I want a pet Zariel.
No.
I knew that was where you were going, so I thought about just talking, but I was like, no, I don't want. You see,
A pet Zariel. That would
No.
be perfect.
No. The level of no is really high.
I accidentally just chose the same item that your previous Wood Elf had, so
Yes.
you know.
Did you
I'll
add
buy
that to your-
you. I'll
did
buy
you
you
add that
boots
to your
too.
It's the cloak of Elvenkind, so
Yeah, the one that gave Elfie advantage as long as you had her foot up.
It made her even better at murderizing things, so I'm very glad Zal didn't give it to her shadow.
Well, yes.
Okay, here's what I want: a ring that has like
Also-
a ghost in it.
That's very specific. What would this ring do, Callan?
The ghost would come out, and it would be like a sort of companion, and would be able to like pick up things and move things and
So you
all
just
that other
want
stuff.
a ring of familiar?
Do you just want telekinesis?
No, it has to be a ghost though. Like just it's
Why?
like Casper coming out from the ring.
Why though?
Why though? Also, it's an uncommon item, so unless there's a ring of something of that in
The reason
the
because I
game,
just want a little like spirit thing going around and occasionally punching stuff, going through walls. You know, a cute little ghosty.
Can I just
I
get
don't-
a staff?
I don't think there's an item like that.
There's
You can make one though.
There's a staff of healing. Can I just
Oh,
go with
I know.
ghost?
And the ghost takes the form of a snake. That's why.
Is Staff of
Jenna?
Healing an uncommon item?
I actually it's rare. No, is rare a higher tier?
Yes.
Dang it. I just want a stick that can help me make people feel better. God damn it. It's just I just want an uncommon item that lets me be like, hey, you're hurt. Boom, you're not hurting anymore. That would be nice. I'm gonna see if I can find something that's similar that's uncommon. God damn it. I'm really trying, guys. I'm not good at this.
Yeah,
you can get a Periact of Health or Wound Closure.
That sounds great. I'm gonna look up what it is right now.
or I want a ring that can transform me into a snake. That would be the other thing.
There's no rings like that at uncommon level.
Okay, let's see. To regain.
It transforms me into a ghost
That's
snake.
cool. I like that one.
There's Staff of the Adder or Staff of the Python.
And as the ghost snake, I can go through stuff.
I don't know why you didn't tell me about these, or else I would have homebrewed it myself, but because I didn't homebrew this myself, we have to go with the items already in the game.
Right, so I can just imagine the item into the game, right?
No.
Like, is it the power of a... What is it that they, That's the other thing I wanted. I want to make a class, and I want to call the class, like, the Woo Meister, and have all of its abilities just be various forms of scientific woo.
I actually kind of love that idea.
I mean, technically,
Like,
a scientific woo would be able to
healing
work
would be
in
called
D&D?
homeopathy.
You just pull out a jar and drink your own pee.
Quantum Woo would be like the spellcasting version of this, so it would be a very flexible class.
I don't want an item that heals me. I want an item that helps me heal other people.
I'll just send... Oh no, Staff of the Python cannot be used by a sorcerer. Oh no.
You found something for Callan, and then you're like, dang it. Look, these rules are not actually rules, they're suggestions. You're the DM, you can homebrew it.
Staff of the Adder is also something, not for sorcerers. Oh no.
It's for me if I want it to be for me.
Trident of Fish Command. I love this incredibly specific item. I'm on a list of D&D like canon magic items, and one of them is a Trident of Fish Command, and it lets you be Aquaman 3 times a day. It's great.
Except you can't. Wait, you can order fish around with that?
Yeah, you can. It lets you dominate fish. It doesn't just let you talk to fish. And also, there are multiple comic books where Aquaman can just straight up tell fish what to do.
And cartoons, too.
Yeah, like in a lot of them, he straight up... an uncommon one, a Helm of Comprehending Languages.
Basically,
that's uncommon.
It gives you the ability to comprehend languages.
It gives me the ability to do something I can already do. God, if I wasn't already a spellcaster, that would be very useful.
I mean, with that helm, you wouldn't have to, cast a spell ever. You just wear the helm, right?
That's true. There's also an incredibly specific but very not useful item, the Ring of Water Walking, which is basically what those Skyrim boots let you do, but for some... I never understood why they felt the need to put that in a DLC instead of just being like, hey, here's this thing in the game.
It's a very useless thing. Then again, at the same time, you can't, in Skyrim, unlike Oblivion, you can fight in water in Oblivion, but in Skyrim, for some stupid reason.
It's like the fish. It's like for some reason they're just like, yeah, if you're in water, fish are just gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're level 50.
Favorite thing. Yeah, that was my least favorite thing because, like, those slaughter fish, they'd come at you and they don't do anything, but they just stay hostile towards you for like 10-15 minutes, so you just have constant combat music even though you're outside the stream. The fish is like, come back here, I'm gonna get you.
That's
It
just
doesn't let
why
you fast travel. It just keeps you where you are.
Yeah.
that's why I play. Oh, I see. This is bigger than my current list because my list is for the DMG itself.
Yeah, this is all the stuff. So these are
all the books.
ones. Yeah, this one has like Xanathar's Guide. It has Lost Notes. I think, judging from some of them, it might have the Titan campaign stuff too. Because I've seen some giant stuff that I'm pretty sure is not in the GMG. Just really specific.
The belt of giant strength is a DMG item.
There's other stuff too that I've seen. The Potion of Giant Strength, which might be in the DMG, but I can't remember for sure if it is. It's in the Legendary, which honestly, that's a really dumb Legendary potion. Like,
when you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. Periac root wound closer is really good with that.
I'm just gonna go with that one because this is taking too long, and I don't feel like doing all of them right now. So yeah,
I'll just take a ring to summon Zariel.
There's no such thing. Also, that would be a legendary item, regardless.
That would be beyond a legendary item. That would be like a god tier level item.
I mean, you could just get Wand of Magic Missiles.
I don't know if we want to give Callan that power. Would you trust Callan with that power?
No.
Well, why do you think he's giving it to me? He wants to kill us, so yeah.
I mean, in fairness, if he wanted to kill us, having us turn against each other would be one of the cleanest ways of doing that, because then he could just be like, yeah, it was in the campaign, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me, it was the players who did it. Okay, but seriously though, I still need to...
I'll take a Wand of Magic Missiles, because I want to fling magic missiles at people, particularly Morphos.
I knew you were... I was wondering if you were gonna say it.
Alright, well, add that to your inventory then.
I'm gonna go ahead and add mine. Let me see if we got a message.
And I am going to try and find a monster for you guys to fight.
So GC is not here. Yeah.
How about we all just turn against Morphos?
He never actually... Oh, he's with his fiance.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I wasn't gonna say what he was doing.
No worries. I mean, I did say no promises, but him watching a movie with his fiance is perfectly fine. Don't know about Chrissy though.
So with the Woomeister, I'm going to make sure that all spellcasting is based on charisma and that there's a penalty to intelligence.
How much does a parry up weigh? I'll say it's half a pound because it's a pendant apparently.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I hear parry up, I think it's a pendant. So. But I'm really tired for some stupid reason, but I think I should just go to bed early.
I mean, we can just have one mini fight, and then we can be like, that was today, because we all didn't know if we were going to be able to play today, so it's super chill.
That is true.
You can make us fight one orc. Just one.
Why one orc?
Because that way it's a fun, easy fight that all of us don't have to be useless in. I can talk the orc, and then I can blast the orc. Callan can fireball. Zach can do something with a blade. I don't know how swords work. I'm a bard, guys.
But you're a bard who can also use swords.
Yes, that doesn't mean it. When have you seen me use a sword? Because we all know I'm not good at it.
Never.
Let me roll with my rapier just to see what I get.
I think that Morphos is probably.
A natural one.
I love it when the dice backs the narrative. Thank you, dice gods. You're a real one.
Oh, I just found, I wanted to look at this, I was wondering what a Moloch was, and now I see it was an exiled demon dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was just looking at that's ridiculous. The Scimitar of Speed is a very rare magical item. It does you get +2 to both damage and just attack rolls on it, and then you can attack with it as a bonus action on one of your turns.
Oh, so you could attack twice, basically.
Yeah, you could, and then if you have extra attack, you attack 3 times then. Uh, no
Yeah,
thank
I don't think I wanna have you guys fight a Moloch. His AC is 19.
Can we fight a Kraken?
2. No. You have to go to the coast.
Is there even a stat block for Kraken?
There is. I don't
yes.
believe in seas.
Even though you guys are on a massive island.
I thought we were playing a super extreme edition version of The Floor is Lava when I got on that boat.
There's a video game called that now.
There was also several community episodes about The Floor is Lava. It was great.
I don't understand The Floor is Lava as like a game.
In fairness, it's usually played by little kids. It's not like a game that like adults are supposed to play.
No. Also, apparently Krakens are worshipped.
Yeah,
in D&D.
they're worshipped as like this wasn't the case in 3 and 3.5 edition, but in 4th edition and 5th edition they basically became leviathans and became super sea gods. Why do you want us to fight a god, especially one that would just breathe on us?
No, Morphos. Let's fight Asmodeus.
No.
The Asmodeus from yesterday. It'll be like a extra D&D side off that will just entertain people, and then we can do the real stuff next week.
You thought it was Zariel? Surprise! It was Asmodeus the whole time.
No.
With that stat block we found last time.
There were people who thought that was a Pathfinder. There were people who thought that was a Pathfinder stat block, and I'm like, look, Pathfinder's ridiculous, but they're not that ridiculous.
I don't feel like adding that stat block.
I still can't believe Zariel can cast or was it Zariel? Who could cast the level 25 fireball?
We were talking about it, and we were saying in 3.5 could cast like up to level 25 if they're like the highest, if they're basically an over god. If they're AO can cast a level 25 fireball, which if it hits you, you just die.
Yeah, I mean, that's like 30 d6 that you're rolling.
I kind of want to roll that just to see how much that would be.
Actually, a fireball is 8d6.
Yeah, and it's a 3rd level spell, so 22 extra levels higher is 1d per level. So that's a total of 30 if you're casting a level 25 fireball.
I like how we're all just practicing our like right now. My headcanon our character chilling.
Yeah, they're all just chilling.
They're all just hanging out, talking to God.
I'm not adding anything deadly to the game. Nope. What I do
remember that there's 3 of us.
Hey, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great as long as Drag keeps rolling like that 66. Yeah, everything will be fine then.
Why are we rolling such high? Look at these numbers. Just look at them.
These are Asmodeus level numbers.
Like, I look at them and I'm afraid, and that's my friend who's rolling them, not the DM.
Hey, Drag Worker?
I don't know why I was rolling. Can you just
turn around and shoot Morphos for me? I think it'll only take a couple hits.
Listen, we're not doing this as legit, but
Yes.
Is that a hit?
What is it?
No, that's not a hit.
What were you aiming for? Were you aiming for me? Because
Yeah,
no, it's not a hit.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't
Roll
be a
again.
hit. No, I'm good.
Also, even
Wait,
then, that wouldn't be how you'd calculate that damage. That'd basically be like getting hit by a crowd by like an arrow, and then lightning striking you like 17 times
Yeah.
immediately after.
All right, I'm gonna cast Fireball on Morphos.
No.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know what to roll in response to that.
That's
I
a
know we're not
dexterity
actually doing
saving
anything.
throw.
Okay, let's see. I'm fine.
Damn it.
I didn't think that I would get a 20.
Also,
but after
that's
I got it.
half damage on half damage because fire resistance.
It basically does. It does
One
like
fourth
it does like a
damage.
quarter. Yeah, it does a quarter damage. Beautiful. Even if you got like a 50 in your damage, that would only be like 11 damage.
Oh. I found something cool.
Oh no. Your version of saying you found something cool has apparently included you finding out that Krakens are gods in more recent editions, so I'm concerned about whatever you've just found.
I didn't find anything that you have to worry about.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
But there will be a lot of them, and it will be fine.
Hey, what's the highest god in D&D?
Ew.
Yes. Which there was
What's
a book
what's
where
his
he
name?
basically talked to the GM about something.
Really? I'll put it in organizing. It's on Discord. It's just the letters A and O. That's his name.
Yes, that was the book about how they stole tablets of Ao, and the gods were exiled until they were returned.
Also, Ao isn't the only over god in D&D, but he's like I don't know if he's like the over god, but he's one of the
He's
over gods.
over god for Faerun.
Yeah.
How do you
He's the
spell
over
that?
just literally just
A-O.
A and O. Just two
A-O.
letters, fam. There are no
Oh, ow.
home. Yeah, there's no real stat blocks for him. I know. I have searched. There are homebrewed ones you could find though. So
I'm currently trying to find the picture.
You
for
know,
the
like
thing.
a level 25 fireball being thrown at you.
just
But
the most ridiculous
cannot
thing.
find
Roll 30d6 for damage, please.
If I was a monk and also had if I was a monk, I'd have evasion, which means that even with a god fireball, if I made that check, I would be fine. And it's really weird that like the higher level spells don't decrease. Do they increase the save conditions in
I don't think.
No.
Well, I don't know about 3, but in 5e they really don't.
Yeah. So that means that like a monk could somehow completely dodge the fireball, even if the fireball was aimed on them and cast by a god.
A
That'd be
rogue,
really embarrassing.
a rogue or a higher level ranger can do that too. 'Cause
Yep.
level 10 rangers get the option of evasion as one of the things they can take. So
I never used my inspiration, and now it's probably used up, but it's still nice and pretty in my character sheet.
Isn't that like a D8 now?
couldn't a rogue also use uncanny dodge if they do
Yep.
get hit? So like,
Yes, they could.
like I'm just gonna take half damage anyway to try and attempt to dodge this god fireball.
This pillar of flame descends from the sky centered on you. You stand perfectly still and you come out completely fine. I always thought it was funny how in some RPGs you could get hit by an enemy attack and take 0 damage.
Yes.
The reason I mention that for people who don't have the chat open is that Chenna just commented in the Super Mario RPG where the right setup like lets Peach take boss moves with a total of 0 to 1 damage.
Yes.
Wow.
She gets punched by Bowser and she's like, "Is that all you got?"
Everything's fine.
I'm okay. You said that completely unprompted, and now I'm worried that a dragon eat Hrafinston and then just breathe
What?
on Nefaria and I.
Nope.
Why would
Everybody
you
do
wanna
a
eat me?
do a dex save to see if we dodge getting eaten by the dragon.
Alright, I'm casting
I'm
Fireball
definitely
on
fine.
Morphos.
I'm not fine.
Raffison, would you survive getting eaten by the dragon? Do the dex save.
What would the DC for it even be? Would it be like, should we assume that it's a 15 because then Harapinson and I both got eaten?
Yeah,
it would
I would
be.
assume
It would
15,
depend
but-
on the dragon's dex roll to eat you.
Oh no.
I like how now, like, this started off as a joke, but now we're just like seriously analyzing it. We're basically like that GIF of the white blonde lady where there's like numbers and shit in her face.
Yes.
I don't actually know where that is from.
Neither do I. I know there's one of Zach Galifianakis from one of his like between two ferns or whatever interviews doing the exact same thing, but it was a parody of that original one. I have no idea where the original one is from.
There's also one of the Zach Galifianakis ones from the Hangover. The
Yeah.
scene where they're like he's counting cards in the casino.
I think that could have been like from something. I don't remember what, and I don't care. So
I'm gonna see if I can find it just out of curiosity.
I don't know where you're doing the text thoughts, Galen.
To detect the DM's thoughts. What are we fighting?
It typically fails because the DM always get half one.
Hey.
That's not...
I'm kidding,
Wow.
but anyway.
She's apparently Brazilian and she's in a telenovela.
Exactly. Let's just cast Fireball.
Oh, Chenna probably looked. Wait, a whole bunch of Chenna's messages got nuked for no reason.
Ask permission for posting a link, I think is what the
Yes.
bot said.
But not all of those were like. It deleted all of her messages. That's the thing.
Yeah, all of them are gone.
Yeah, they all got like yeeted.
Actually, I still see her messages.
Yeah,
I don't.
because you're like the admin. You are
Where
the
we eating?
admin of your channel.
Yes. Sorry,
Wait.
Jenna. No links.
So
She probably just posted what I posted on our little chat thing, which is the know your meme. Yeah. Oh, it's a GIF. .gif.
And I am currently inputting the thing. So don't worry, guys. It'll be fine.
So we are gonna do a violence.
There will be a little bit of violence, yes.
I like the fact that you said it a little bit, but I hope that doesn't mean that the monster just comes and eats us and then leaves.
well,
No.
it'll have to survive at least one attempt by me to swing my short sword 4 times at it.
I just wanted to kill Morphos.
I know you do.
Unfortunately, because I'm doing this in spirit of chaotic roll, I rolled for it on the encounter page,
Mm-hmm.
which is what that random number was.
I hope
Yeah,
this doesn't
so
mean that
I
we're about to come across like a helmed horror just in the woods.
No, we're about to come across Zariel.
In the woods.
No.
She's in
I don't
here
know
this
why
whole
these
time.
cultists are trying to been here this whole
Oh, cool.
time.
There's gonna be 4 of them. Nice. I like.
Oh, there's gonna be 4 of them. Oh man, then wait.
4 Zariels? How are we
Wait.
gonna handle that?
No. Not
There's
for
3 of
Zarius.
us.
Hey. They're weak, CR, pathetic creatures.
Okay, good.
You're gonna be fine.
If
Or
it's
not.
a swarm of ravens, I'll just give them food again. That's fine.
Hey, weak CR creatures can either kill you or live.
I mean, I want all of us to live. I don't even really want Zariel to die. I'm just like, can we redeem her? Because I'd be cool with that. If not,
No,
then I
like,
mean,
why would
Devil
you wanna
Lady
redeem her?
bad.
I know.
No, Devil Lady's good.
No.
No, Devil Lady is bad. What are you talking
Big
about?
chaotic
good.
evil energy and chaotic rolls.
Chaotic good.
That's not how devils. That is not at all how devils work. Neither chaotic
Yeah,
or good.
Devils are lawful evil. What
That's
are
the
you
exact
talking about?
opposite of chaotic good.
Wait, shouldn't Zariel actually be chaotic evil since she like does chaos and war and whatnot?
Not really. She's a devil and she likes war, but that doesn't mean that she's not gonna randomly someone. I mean, she would if she could get away with it, but that's just because she's a devil. It's okay to be racist if it's against devils.
Oh, it's okay to be wow.
If
Wow.
it's against devils.
No, that's unacceptable, Morphus.
Is this how I'm gonna get canceled?
Yeah, you're canceled now. And from the
No,
you
Chenna,
need to
no
cancel.
love for Devil Lady. Devil Lady bad.
I mean, the only reason Cheddar is like, yay for Devil Lady is because,
She has
Cheddar.
big chaotic evil energy.
Also, she's able to see what I'm typing on the
Oh no.
thing's character sheet. So, yeah.
Oh no. I don't know what it is, but I can imagine that I'm not gonna like it.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's chaotic good.
Callan in real life would go into the woods and see like a bear eating another bear and be like, that's chaotic good.
I would not. No.
Why would a bear eat another bear?
That's what I want to know too.
I'm not gonna judge
Morphos,
this
tell
bear's
me,
life choices.
Morphos, tell me, why would you even think such a thing? I think you're the real chaotic evil one here, for your mind being able to come up with this twisted thing.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have ever been in the woods, but like if I saw a bear eating another bear, I'd be like, that's a hungry bear.
And you refused to even go up a hill. Need I remind you?
Because I could have slipped, and I was not about that life.
And I was running up and down that hill, I might add.
Look, you're over here judging bears, okay?
I'm not judging bears. You're judging them by making them into that situation. When
You think a bear has never had to be out in the woods, gotten.
No, I think you've never had to be out in the woods.
Also, I appreciate Nefaria. I love a little commentary. This is popping up. This is the weirdest D&D like live streamed thing that I've ever been in. I love it so much.
Yes.
I'm having a grand old time.
Yes.
Morphos, it says that bears cannibalize one another. I'm ashamed, really.
What would be okay? What would even be wrong with this, even if they did? I genuinely don't know. Nature is scary, y'all.
It's disgusting. What do you think would be wrong with it? Come on, it's like asking what's wrong with a human eating a human. Bad form.
Animals
if you're
eat
Hannibal
animals
Lecter,
all the time, man.
Oh, so we should legalize cannibalism. Is that what you're saying?
I don't understand Kaylin at this point.
This is the weirdest like imitation of cancel culture I've ever seen. And Callan's over here
I'm
having
just saying,
a grand.
Morphos wants to legalize cannibalism.
I'm gonna run for office, and that's gonna be my slogan: legalize cannibalism 2024.
Yes.
Don't worry, guys. Everything will be fine.
You keep saying that randomly.
I know.
In fact, Morphos is going to pull a Forsaken and allow people to cannibalize each other on the spot. Like, there won't be any
in the
funerals
world of the
anymore.
Purge.
There won't be any funerals anymore. It'll just be a buffet.
The Purge is a bad movie, and I don't like it.
I like the concept of the Purge as a movie. I don't like the concept of the Purge in real life, obviously. But like as a concept, it was a cool concept for a movie.
I just think we need to cancel you at this point.
You want me to be canceled from life, okay?
I'm not the one who doesn't answer DM. That's what I'll say.
I literally have a bowl of popcorn and I'm just watching this go down.
I have that's big Chenna energy right now. Just
look, I'm just saying, I answer my DMs. Morphos doesn't.
What are you talking about? Because I send you DMs on occasion. You never answer me. What's up?
Aha! I heard you were talking that shit.
Hmm? I never received them. Weird.
How convenient.
Right.
I admit that I get my messages. I just don't respond.
Doesn't do it ever. Like, you might as well be talking into the void. You might as well send the information into a black hole.
Martha sings
mean,
problematic
you aren't
mess in
wrong.
this stream. This is an odd twist on the new version of Bush phrase. The Luciano slogan ends up on anti-weed legalization blocks.
Big Luciano energy in the stream.
Alright. Alright. So, I
It's time
never
to do a violence.
I never actually found the actual pictures of things. But do you guys know how to Vic, actually do a nature check?
I'm gonna. I apparently can't write today. Let me see.
Are we going?
I
with
can nature.
I don't think Martha should even do it because it's just.
I
Gonna
got
get
a
us canceled
natural
anyway.
20. Shut up. I got a natural 20.
I did better than my last 2 nature checks I've done in this.
Alright.
The one for the fucking plant, like, oh, it's a plant.
How is
Yeah,
the
I got
bard
an unnatural
better at
20 for
plants?
natural. I somehow managed to get an unnatural 20 for nature.
How is the bard better at plants than the ranger?
Also,
Because I have my proficiencies in athletics, medicine,
Nature.
perception, religion, stealth, and survival.
My highest
basically not
pluses
nature.
are 7s, and I have 4 of them.
I mean,
And I
don't
do
you
not
have
have an
like jack
intelligence
of all trades? And
Hi,
at level
Banky.
5, don't you have like expertise in a single thing?
If I do, I haven't put it in my score, and my lowest modifiers are still +2s, and there's only 2 of them. If I get an extra modifier on something, at this point I would basically be cheating.
Okay. And hello, Bank. The reason it looks cleaner is because my my computer did a reset because of the fucking update. And because it decided to crash and then do the continual crash cycle. And so I basically just changed up OBS.
Since I got a
have
natural
multiple profiles. Anyway, because you have a natural 20, you know that this thing, even though it looks like a thing that isn't a thing, it's a veggie pygmy, and there's 4 of them.
Veggie pygmies are cool. I'm gonna talk to them because they can talk.
They only know veggie pygmy.
That's fine because I have my languages. Bards, man, they're wild. Do you want us to do an initiative thingy?
You don't need initiatives to talk to this.
Cool. I'm gonna go over to the mushroom palace and be like, using my translated language skills, I'm gonna be like, hey, are you guys doing okay? And hopefully they won't sound me.
I'm gonna cast fireball.
Please don't.
Well, why though?
Why not?
I'm talking to the plants, and apparently they're on.
Why? I'm confused. Why wouldn't I?
Because they're not attacking you.
That's not a good
care.
enough reason for Callan. We all know this.
Yeah, they just came up and are basically being nice for now, and until attacked. This is how things work.
1 second.
I don't know why you're fireballing.
Please don't fireball. Take that fireball back.
Nope, she's not getting her fireball back.
This is a terrible idea, and I hate it.
Okay, the answer all the dexterity.
If we give them Haraffenstun, can they leave us alone?
That may be how this works.
So now that Haraff's fired a fireball, we are going to have to roll initiative after those saves.
Yes. So, unless they all die.
Wait. Oh, also,
only one of them failed the check.
Also, I wasn't paying attention. What are we fighting again?
They're bigot
mushroom
pygmies.
people.
Oh, they're mushroom beasts? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
We need
They're
mushrooms
not
beasts.
Too. They're mushroom people. They
and
talk.
And you just deleted one of them from existence.
Oh man.
With that fireball.
They're my favorite plant monsters.
I'm amazed that 3 of them got 21.
I know. They all got the same number.
Except for one of them. Hey Bang, this is just a casual little fight for the session until like next week when I have everything reset up. Will be an actual game.
Did we kill all the mushroom people?
No, we only killed one.
Oh.
Only one because you went ahead and fireballed instead of being nice and shit.
Oh, that's not a good initiative roll.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to roll initiative. I forgot.
You monster.
How am I monster?
You randomly set vegetable people on fire. Good. That's what you deserve.
That one. Nice.
What was my initiative roll?
A
was a nat
natural
one.
Oh,
You
lovely.
deserve it.
I do not deserve it.
Yes, you do. You randomly attacked vegetable people. They're just doing their thing.
Because they're plants. Morphos, you didn't hesitate to kill that other plant.
The other plant couldn't talk.
Neither
and
can
it
these.
attacked us. These ones can.
Yeah,
Not really.
They're mushroom people.
No, they're not people. They're mushrooms.
They're mushroom people, man.
Yeah.
Why can't you leave things alone?
Yeah, they're plant people, and
Mushroom person, hello, is obliterated by fire. Yes.
You know what? Honestly, I'm glad that one of them got an initiative that high. We should do the normal thing and make them all roll for initiative separately, but that's not how we do things in this game.
Well, I only ever really do it that way you just said, if there's like lots of them and there's lots of you.
I mean,
there's
in
lots
fairness,
of people in the game outside of like what's now in here.
There's in fairness, we did delete one of them, and since they took damage, they're probably pretty weak already. But still, aw man, Morthos is sad.
Why? There's no need to be sad. We're getting free mushrooms too.
That's not how it works, man.
Sure it is.
Also, if
Why do you think I fireballed them?
If you eat one of these things, you almost certainly become one of them.
Thank you for subscribing. And now I have 2 subscribers. I'm happy with this.
Heck yeah, D&D is the best D&D.
D&D is the best game. So I've doing that. So 3 things have initiatives, and we have to actually add in their health and things.
Hey guys, let's make peace.
No,
Who
you know,
reattached
you don't
them?
get to say that. I hate your big chaotic evil energy.
Also, how much damage did you do? Oh yeah, 36 is 13. Oh.
Nope, it's 8. It's 18.
No, because I had to do it. Oh, well, even at half then, dexterity saves.
Did they all just get deleted all at once?
Yes.
God damn it, Harafinston. You monster.
That is power.
You monster.
There's no.
Are you proud of yourself?
Not even initiative. It's just nothing.
Morthos looks over at Harafinston and wants to slap him.
Because even with high dexterity scores that they got, their HP at max is 14.
Jesus Christ.
That is. I look at Morpho. I turn to Morphos and I start counting. And I said, "Hey, we got tonight's dinner."
If you eat them, you become them. Oh my goodness.
Question: unarmed strikes are just a D20, right? And it's only 1 damage.
No. Unarmed strikes are 1d4 bludgeoning.
Right, but I mean to like hit, it's just D20 no modifiers, and then it's 1d4 for the actual damage.
If you're not proficient with it. If you're proficient, then it equals your 1d20 plus strength plus proficiency. If you're not, then it's just regular, like, 1d20.
I think Morthos should actually roll to slap Harafinston.
You know what? What roll is that again?
1d20.
1d20?
What did I
can do that. You monster.
I didn't do anything.
You miss.
I walk up to Ravinston and I slap and I miss. And I'm just like, you monster.
slap yourself.
Over here. That's not how that works. That's not a nat one. And Morthos just says, why did you just attack those monsters? The whole point of this mission is to stop an evil murder hobo lady from getting to evil murder hobo. And you're just going to go around and attack monsters that you see that just want to talk.
Hey, and then I look up and I say, hey, is that their village over there? Let's go get their stuff.
No. Also, I don't know what drag worker is rolling, but I like it.
I was rolling insight to see if I'd critically fail and interpret your slap as a high five attempt. I definitely interpreted it as a slap.
Yes.
Aww, I wanted to see you two fight.
No, I was gonna attempt to high five him.
God damn it! I'm
If it
surrounded
rolled
by
too
murder
low.
hobo. Morthos is just me in D&D, and like we established this last time. So because I kept confusing like I/Morthos, I am Morthos. So just I'm surrounded by murder hobos.
Yes.
Nefer's not
We
a
did a
murder
great job.
hobo.
Did
She's
it?
just
Good
very
job,
good
team.
at
We did
killing.
great here. We
So
did great
what
with
you're
these
saying
mushroom
is I
menaces.
need to, because you just used up all your fireballs spell slots, because now you have
That's
0.
true. We didn't get a rest. It's true.
But we
Oh.
rested.
So
Does
I
that
No, we didn't.
Another encounter?
so more encounters. I've heard more encounters.
It's
time
only
I found-
9:30.
This time I filmed horror, because why not?
No. Look, Zal, I want to be on your side here, but you can't do something that would kill me too.
I thought the last fight was really enjoyable,
I
personally.
hate it. God damn
But that's because you murdered everybody.
it. And he did it, or Harafinston is the he I'm referring to here. He did it in an instant too. Just one fireball, they're all dead. I hate it.
Regardless of their dexterity
I got-
rolls.
Yeah, I was honestly just gonna sit there and chill, but they're all good. They're all dead.
Well, I mean, you can still sit there and chill. It's not like they're going to be doing anything, because they're all nice and crispy.
Veggies are made of yellow rot. If you eat them, you get sick, and yellow rot kills people. So
Hey,
don't do
hey,
that.
Nefarion, do you think you can maybe make some, like, poison from their corpses?
Don't do that. It's unethical.
I don't have a poisoner's kit, and I don't think herbalism covers that unless the DM will allow it to cover that.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because that would be
Alright,
really
well,
strong
we
to
can
have
just
a
harvest their
herbalism kit.
Okay, well, then, I guess we could just harvest their flesh so we can throw it over and,
They're
you know,
not
like,
made
maybe
of flesh.
This is all deeply unethical, and I hate it.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a moment where the ranger, who normally likes to use parts, is going to look at you like, don't touch that.
Once again, yellow rot kills people, and in some cases
Wait,
it
it's
turns
all
them
burned
into
though, isn't it?
Veggies.
Does the yellow rot still, like, do anything?
That means we should leave. That means that we should not be here. If we're trying to do this as realistically as possible, and we're breathing in these.
I want to know what loot we get from that encounter, though.
Well, they were all.
You get a heavier conscience for being a murderer.
I hope that's
Conscience, what's that?
gets. You.
Yes. That's what I'm going to go with. You instant murdered a bunch of things that didn't attack first.
Well, they were going to attack, though.
No!
Yeah,
No!
because you set them up to attack.
No, I didn't. What are you talking? I always do this thing as like a random encounter kind of thing. And sometimes you guys don't fight them.
In fact, most of our random encounters don't end in violence.
Exactly.
Even one of them that was
Well, this one
supposed to
didn't
end in violence didn't.
Yeah,
We stopped a murder of crows, literally a murder, because we fed them. God damn it.
Well, they were ravens, but anyway.
Well, I mean, this one didn't end in that much violence. I mean, it only took one shot.
I hate this.
So, let's see. What is?
I like Fireball, though.
I'm
And you're
glad
out
you
of
can't
fireballs.
do it again. This is karma.
I love that you're out of fireballs now.
Well, I'm just gonna convert a spell slot so that way I can get more fireball.
I hope we get hit with an anti-magic field, even if I can't use Eldritch Blast, which means I'm willing to suffer to hold you accountable.
Hold me
So
accountable for what? I did nothing wrong.
For
I'm
being a
throwing
martyr.
more things at you guys because I felt unsatisfied with that kind of thing.
It is, to be honest, very unsatisfying, except for the sorcerer who throws the fireball that kills an entire enemy.
Enemy group, yes, which is why I'm unsatisfied.
Say, guys, yeah, I got some power here.
I'm gonna retcon some of the stuff that I was saying because I had to check to make sure I was saying it correctly. I've been saying yellow mold. Yellow mold is Pathfinder. It's russet mold. That's D&D. And if you eat it, you die. So don't.
Yay!
So that means I can feed it to you, Morphos.
Nope. It's not how that works.
So, if the sorcerer could eat that, that'd be cool.
Please don't. I want you to be held accountable. I don't want you to die.
I mean, if I go and eat it, then I won't. Then I can just reroll a new character.
You just create another evil murder hobo.
No, I wouldn't. I would use my monk.
Darn it! I hate the fact that I like your monk because your monk's not you and your sorcerer is you.
My sorcerer isn't me though.
Big chaotic evil energy.
I'm actually more like my monk. But I have no qualms killing the sorcerer.
I keep thinking I'm spelling this word incorrectly.
What word is it?
Nothing. None of your
Darn,
business.
you almost fell for it.
None of your
One-shotting
business.
stuff is really nice though. I will say that. Feels
Is that
great.
good enough for me to do a backflip? Probably not.
Why are you backflipping?
For the shits and giggles of it.
You basically do like a half flip and then you fall to the ground face first.
Aw.
Great.
I turn over to Nefarian and say,
You don't take any damage, but yeah.
Your pride is wounded.
Yeah.
so wait, how many mushroom people did I actually one-shot there?
All four.
Sweet.
Regardless of their HP.
We probably shouldn't get any experience from that, given that
I think we should.
No.
I deserve all the... Remember, EXP stands for execution point.
Just really gonna make this an Undertale genocide.
Not
now,
in
aren't
this game.
Going for levels of violence.
Exactly. I want to max it out.
I know that you would, but I don't.
I was gonna say, wouldn't, if we were actually going by that, wouldn't it more be like at most level 2?
That's true. I've only done a little bit of violence.
Morphos has skinned an orc. That counts extra.
I also
Could you
decapitated.
stop bringing that up, please? Keep going you this. Because that makes everyone uncomfortable for multiple reasons. I hope these things don't get instant kill in one hit. That would be sad.
Just go ahead and give them max HP.
That's what I did. And
With the veggies, they had that, and it wasn't.
It wasn't enough.
They had 14, and that's their max HP, unless they're advanced creatures.
Oh.
And I don't know how advancement works in 5e. I know how it works in 3. I don't know how it works in 5e.
So these are gonna get one shot? Okay.
As long as they're not spaced in one place, then yes.
The monsters are learning.
And how much EXP did we get for the mushroom?
None.
Yeah.
But I used one of my spell slots for them.
That's fine. It was a dumb waste of a spell.
That was your fault.
So they're... But they were fresh.
Resource management, my
They were clear threats. They were going to come and poison us all. I just took proactive measures.
They were friends until you killed them.
I wanted mushroom friends, and you took them from me. So you know what? This is your just desserts.
So you get none.
I mean, if you want me to, I'll eat the mushrooms.
Then you die.
Yeah.
And then I switch characters.
You being a sorcerer is useful for now. Just stop being a murder hobo.
Yes.
Alright. Just Raffinston, that's all.
Raffinston minus the murder hobo.
I don't.
Oh wait, what?
I don't think the murder hobo can stop being a murder hobo. That's just me, guys.
Murder hobos can learn. They can be taught.
I mean, this is just my character, so.
You've been playing this character for like a long ass time now.
Characters can change. They can grow. They can stop murder.
Yeah. There's a really fun campaign to play that if you don't like murder hobo parties, be interesting. It's Dragon Heist in Waterdeep, because Waterdeep is one of the most well-established cities that has a really strong legal system, and the guard is almost always around. So you can't just murder people.
I want to play that campaign.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, the one I'm doing it with a group of friends, and it's a really fun campaign. Our DM was telling us though, like the most common problem for like in the subreddit he's on for people who have that campaign is like all of my characters got arrested, or like the party got arrested. Like, what do I do? And roll new characters.
I love it.
Yeah. Just taking things out.
I'm concerned about how much typing is going on.
It's fine.
It's a really fun campaign.
I mean, our last encounter was really good.
In one hit, you murdered everything that wanted to be friends with the group.
I lost all of my friends in a fireball attack.
Raise his hand.
Who aren't your
There's a
friends?
murder hobo in my suit.
Everyone is my friend until they stab me.
I was not a
Chenna,
murder
your
hobo.
commentary's on point. I love it.
Chenna's commentary is always just the chef's kiss of commentary.
I'm sure the chat appreciates what I did for them.
Chat, how does a murder hobo claiming you as their friends make you feel?
I'm not a murder hobo.
You saw monsters and you immediately murderized them, and you're homeless. That is literally the definition of a
I'm not
murder hobo.
homeless. I have a home. I established a colony before we came to this cave thing.
You established a colony in the like 2 hours that we were back home. I mean, that's not gonna lie, that's kind of impressive.
I thought the colony was too expensive for party to.
It is. Chenna's trying to metagame. Or not Chenna, damn it. Callan's trying to metagame.
I had enough gold.
No, you
I covered it.
You didn't.
No, you don't, and no, you didn't.
It's like, I don't understand. All he was doing was protecting the party from evil mushroom overlords.
Racist. You saw mushrooms and you automatically assume they're evil. Now you're cancelled.
No, you're canceled.
People are so sensitive. I mean, they're just plants.
Racist.
They were
We
plants.
cook plants all the time.
No, plants are different from mushrooms.
Fungus, plants, whatever.
You see, you're being problematic again. First it was me, now it's Callan. Next it's gonna be Nafar.
All of you are problematic.
So are you. You try to send monsters at us to murder us. That's the most problematic thing you can do.
But I always do that. That's how the game works. What do you want from me?
Nafar, it would probably be really problematic just because the lack of social activity means that like not caught up on all the norms of things. So I might just say some outdated things pretty blandly, and people are like, you can't say that anymore.
Nefaria starts talking shit about minotaurs and it's like, hey, that's not cool. We need to have a chat.
Okay, this
I
works.
want to
for me.
play a drow. I'm gonna convert my sorcerer into a drow sorcerer.
That's how it works in Pathfinder. That is not how it works in 5e.
But except here's the thing, Morphos. You assume this whole time that I've been on your side.
I know. I have
And now I'm
never
just
made
gonna
that
take-
assumption.
I've also never made that assumption.
You regularly talk about something, not an assumption I have made. Why are there giant fly things? Great, I'm gonna have to get another natural 20 on a nature check. Let's go for it. Now I'm gonna get a nat 1.
What was the purpose of the previous nature check, by the way?
Aha! I love it when I look at those things and I'm like, are those alive? Quick, someone else make a nature check.
All right, I'm on it.
God damn it, we have no idea. Even looking at those things,
well,
I don't know what they are.
they're all scaly lizard things. That's all.
Why isn't it letting me? Come on, let me come up with this.
That's all you know, I guess.
Looking at their icons, I actually have no idea what they are. So even
Well,
in my
I
huge
actually
nerdiness,
I couldn't actually find the
oh, okay.
their thing, their icons. So that's
And all right, let's see. Come on, I need to do the nature check,
Come
And
on,
then
get a
I'm
nat
gonna-
20.
and then I'm going to do the fireball.
You have
I'm out
no
of
spell slots.
I could just convert a sorcerer point to a spell slot.
That's still an action, fam.
We at least get a round of combat
God
before a
Damn
fireball
it.
is thrown out.
We have no idea what these things are.
yes.
All right, well, if I don't know what it is, it's getting fireballed.
You
Convert
don't
to
have a
sorcery.
fireball.
No, I
That's
can
a
just convert.
beautiful initiative. I'm going to try to talk to him, and it's not going to work.
We are rolling initiative? Okay.
Let's see. You're out of. You're currently out of spell slots.
Nice.
Except
Darn.
from what I
Nefari and I are kicking ass.
understand, as far as I understand, she can convert her 5 sorcery points. But wait, didn't you use a sorcery point last game?
No.
Wait. Are you telling me that Callan has been doing things like a sorcerer should? I don't believe you.
No, I haven't. I didn't use it. I never used sorcery points except until now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is
Well,
going to be
it
literally the
costs
first
all
one
5
to
of
use.
your costs all 5 of your sorcery points to, and it has to be your turn to do so.
Right. Well, we haven't engaged them yet, so I can just do it preemptively before battle and then for the fireball.
No, we're rolling initiative.
We've
so-
already
Yes.
rolled initiative.
Which means you have to. This means it has to be your turn to do so.
Raph rolled a 2, so. Oh,
Well,
No,
they'll get
you
fireballed.
already did your roll. You got a 2, fam. You got to wait.
All right.
And you also never click the token when you do this.
Yeah, because I can't. It doesn't work for me.
are they, does a 7 tell me if they're beasts?
Yes.
Okay.
Tells you what they're beasts. You don't know what they are.
I'm
But that
genuinely
is-
curious
that's
as to what
okay.
these things are, because I honestly have no clue, and apparently the icon's not correct either. So
It's going to be fine.
oh shit, we might be fucked. Also, I like how it's in all caps.
Mhm.
It's beautiful that it's in all caps.
I just did a copy paste, so that's.
Oh, we're facing velociraptors?
You don't
I
know
can't
that.
talk to him.
You don't know that. Also,
Well, they should be my kin then, because I'm just like a velociraptor.
they're not.
How okay? I hate to be the one to ask. How the fuck are you like a velociraptor?
Well, you just saw what I did to those mushrooms, right?
Yes, you're an evil, violent person, but that doesn't make you like a velociraptor. That's just mean to velociraptors.
Well, Morphos, it's your turn.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
You
talk
make me
to
out
them.
to be so much
but-
worse.
You immediately you tried to make like the mushroom equivalent of steak. I don't even know how you cook mushrooms because I don't like mushrooms.
Well,
Whatever.
all you have to do is look a little bit back in your memory, and you'll see exactly how to cook mushrooms.
Not everyone can just throw fireballs at things.
Yes.
I know you're jealous, aren't you?
I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna look at these things. I have no idea what they are, but I'm gonna try to talk to them, and I'm not gonna approach them because I'm not stupid. I know what a dinosaur is, but I don't know. I don't know this specific kind of dinosaur. This was awful, and we're all probably gonna die. So thanks.
I mean, as an action, you could do a nature check.
I don't want to waste my action on that because when they talk to me and they don't respond, I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
But
Do a thing.
Wow, you're playing the same thing I just did.
That is bullshit. I was trying to talk to the mushrooms. I had a higher initiative than you, and you went ahead and you attacked them anyway. So no.
No, you're doing the same thing. Velociraptors, who knows? Maybe these are rational
So
velociraptors.
I'm gonna talk to these. We're about to find out.
Shut up, Galen.
I talked to the velociraptors, and I'm just like, "Hi."
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens? Cool. I'm gonna look at them. You know what? I'm not gonna Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna sleep. And not me, though that'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna cast Sleep at level 3. I don't need level 3 spell slots. I'm a bard. Okay, so
Total hit points
29. Yes,
so
I don't know if that puts any of them to sleep.
2 of them are asleep, so choose.
Yeah. Okay. The 2 most forward ones. These ones, and then I'm gonna back away. And as I do, I'm gonna look at my friends and be like, "Hey, don't hit the ones that are sleeping. If you hit them, they wake up."
Don't they also take psychic damage equal to something?
Oh goodness, let me check, because if they do, that'd be cool.
Oh wait, so
I don't
is
think
it 29 or also the 22?
I'm pretty sure it's not both.
Or is the higher 20, or is the higher level casting like?
Why did it roll twice? I don't have advantage turned on, so there's no reason.
Because that would be the higher level cast as a spell.
Yeah, it did a 29. So does that put more to sleep?
What is 22 plus 29?
That is 51.
Okay. I have to do math.
Morphus is doing the same thing I just did.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. No, it doesn't do any extra damage unless they like fall or something, which I mean is possible. This is theater of the mind, but they probably don't.
So you said it was 49?
No, it's 51.
51?
Yeah, 22 plus. Okay, I'm gonna do. So give me a second. 22 plus. Yeah, it's 51.
Okay, well that means 3 of them are asleep.
Yeah. Cool. Thank goodness. Okay, that means that there's only 3 of them left. Okay, that was my action. I moved back all the way back. It's actually one more space. Let me count. Yeah. Wait. Yes, I am correct. Cool. Don't attack the ones that are sleeping. And then I'm gonna give Nefaria my last bardic inspiration. Jesus, I hope I don't need it. That's my turn.
Okay. I feel like this is unfair because you put half the enemies to sleep.
There were twice of them compared to us. I'm fine with leveling the playing field just a little.
So I'm going to communicate with them, and most importantly,
Yes,
I can learn their emotional state and whether they're affected by magic of any sort, their short-term needs, and actions I can take, if any, to persuade to not attack.
I know, because I inputted all that information.
Yep.
So anyway.
And for flavor, I'm going to be like chirping because they're raptors, they're bird related, so like I'm gonna be kind of like chirping at them.
Okay, well, you know that because Luciana put 3 of their friends to sleep, they're actually pretty hostile towards your group.
No, don't blame me.
Luciano.
Don't no, don't blame me
this is
for
all
the
on
vicious dinosaurs wanting to eat our faces.
Hey,
Marcos,
you're just
don't know
assuming
that.
they're vicious.
Yeah,
I will not sit here. I will not sit here and take this Morphos slander. I'll put you to
did
sleep.
the same thing that I just did. Now we're gonna have to kill them all. This
You-
is your
you-
fault, Morphos. This is all on you.
You assumed that they were vicious, but you have a ranger who could tell.
Then you should have gotten a higher initiative, okay?
Hey,
Morphos,
listen,
you're
I
blank.
have a
No.
way better mod. You just got a great roll.
Look, shoot Morphos, and maybe they'll be nice to us.
That is not how dinosaurs work.
That's not how that works. Anyway, you can tell that they're, well, as velociraptors, they're pack hunters. And they were going to get some food until they came across your party, and you seemed like delicious morsels. But if
Uh-huh.
you can direct them to somewhere else, that's easier than being instantly killed by a party of 3 level 5s while they're CR1 quarters, that would be great. Also, wake up their 3 friends that you put to sleep.
Nefaria, do you tell me this?
Let's see here. Hold up. I'm just trying to think. Would it be like So they're looking for food and they're going out hunting and they want their friends woke up.
Just throw
Okay.
them all meat. Throw them Morphos. They
I
eat
like how at
tiefling,
first
don't they?
I like how at first it sounded like you said throw them all me, which I would have done. Just throw the sorcerer at them.
No.
Also,
Just
I
throw the
have
tiefling.
rations. I have no problem giving them food.
They're velociraptors, they eat meat.
You bold of you to assume my rations aren't also meat. I'm a tiefling.
Yeah, I have wild game still in my inventory, so like I have food that will probably actually appeal to them. So I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out one of my 2 wild games that I have. And like chunks of meat basically that I have. And like gently lob it in front of the 2 awake raptors while continuing my chirping noises to them.
Luciano says in the chat, Rangers, man, no violence? Oh.
I'm starting to get excited. There might not be any violence. Aside from that time that
From the
Harathon committed
violence
another war
you
crime.
just committed, Morphos.
I put them to sleep. I didn't hurt them.
And then Nefara's gonna move up just a little bit close to the sleeping ones, but going to move very slowly, very deliberately, and hands away from the weapons.
Okay.
And I guess it's gonna be up to the Raptors how they interpret that, because that's my turn. Hello?
Okay. Well, let's see. The Raptors. Well, first they're going to. The 2 awake ones are going to look at the food, look at the party, look at their sleeping companions. So little chirping bark noises that I kind of semi-remember from Jurassic Park. And, nuzzle, they're gonna come in close, circling their friends in like a protective manner. Basically looking at you and, doing like, saying, "Wake up our friends, friend." And
Okay.
that's what all the sleeping
Are
ones
we-
do as we just go down. And then it's Raffenson's turn.
Oh no, what is Harathon gonna do?
Possibly, hopefully not murder all these friendly velociraptors that aren't deciding to attack anyone.
The tech fox, doesn't that work on them?
What?
Detect thoughts. Does detect thoughts work on them?
No.
Oh.
Also, you
I'm
already
gonna look up-
used all your spell slots already.
I'm gonna look at Nefarian and say, hey, these guys are kind of cute. And then I'm just gonna take out some meat and I'm gonna throw some meat to them.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a few questions. Has the sorcerer used their second level spell slots? Harafinston, have you used your second level spell slots?
No.
No.
Detect Thoughts is a second level spell.
Yes.
And what is the, I'm not going to ask for any other stats, but what is the intelligence of the velociraptors?
The intelligence is too low for Detect Thoughts to work
Okay.
on them.
Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute. I had to do my hold up a minute thing. Cool. Yeah, we were right. Detect Thoughts doesn't work on them. Dang it.
So yeah, just go ahead and I throw them some meat.
That's actually kind of why I said it wouldn't work on them regardless.
I figured their intelligence was too low, but I had to shoot my shot.
And after throwing the meat, I just move behind Morphos. I mean, not Morphos, the Farian. So there. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Morthos, what do you do?
I move forward. I'm not going to move any closer than this.
Oh,
And,
come on, they're friendly. I just want you to wake their
they
friends up.
are dinosaurs, and they could eat our faces. There's
You're
also
biased
6
against
of them. Look, being biased against dinosaurs isn't being biased against dinosaurs. It's just making sense.
And you
Okay.
complained that I nuked the mushroom people. I mean, come on.
Like, nature is scary, y'all.
Yeah, I know. Those plant people were scary.
They could talk. Okay, they were sentient creatures, and you
No, they
murdered
weren't.
them.
Plant people aren't
Something
sentient.
that I will do. Yes, they are. They have a language and cultures. I'm gonna do an animal handling check. I'm gonna hope it goes well. It probably won't.
Watch as
That's
the natural
fine.
one comes.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
I mean, I'm going to just say, based on their intelligence. Let's see. What is animal handling based on wisdom?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll a versus wisdom for this.
I just want to make sure they're not gonna try to eat me.
Oh yeah, it works.
Cool. I move the rest of the way up, and now I'm close to them. Now that I know that they're chill, I'm not as nervous. I just wanted to make sure our faces weren't about to get eaten.
I wish Morphos' face were to be eaten.
You committed a war crime today, so I'm fine.
I did not! There is no Geneva Convention.
That is true.
Still a war crime.
No, you can't. I forget what that legal term is, but you can't convict somebody for a law that doesn't exist.
You just murderized a whole bunch of mushroom people. We probably have enemies now that we didn't have before.
Nah, we don't have any enemies because they simply won't be found.
We have a lot of enemies, actually.
What are you talking about? You have a whole cult against you.
A very big, very dangerous cult
And
that
the
wants to
mushroom people
summon
were part of
Super
that
Satan.
cult.
No. They were.
God damn it. I guess there's no violence here, and that makes Morthos happy.
Okay, and how
See,
long
Morphos
does
can be happy even after I
how long
slaughter
does
mushroom people.
the sleep last? Is it concentration or something?
It is okay. So
Are you
normally
gonna
it lasts a
cancel your
minute.
spell?
I'm gonna cancel my spell, but also they were already awake because the way sleep works is other animals can be woken up. Not animals. Things that are asleep from sleep can be woken up easily. It is not a difficult spell to counteract. It's mostly good for getting a surprise round and not getting your face eaten by dinosaurs. Very specific.
I kind of want your face to get eaten by dinosaurs
No.
But that
Yes,
counters out.
Morphos' face
but that-
deserves it.
But that counters out all the RP we just did. So I guess
That's I hate to say this, but that's not a thing that stopped you before.
Hey, bandits do that all the time. What are you talking about?
In fairness, a velociraptor could very well try to eat our faces even after this. So I'm gonna give them a food and I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be here when they are just like, hey, what if we're still hungry?
What if they're still hungry and there's a tiefling that put us to sleep?
I'm good yeeting myself.
I don't know if their intelligence is too low for detect thoughts to work. Can they put together that the tiefling's the one who casts sleep on?
They absolutely can't. They're unless this is metagaming DM thinging where they're just like,
No.
ah.
I'm just they saw 3 of their friends go to sleep and don't know who got, and they don't even, and they're too stupid to realize magic is a thing. Because their intelligence is fucking 4.
Wait a minute. Detect thoughts can work on them if it's 4.
But I'm also saying they don't speak a language, so it won't work regardless.
Yeah, you just hear chirping.
Maybe I can understand that. But
Very, very good spell slot usage in today's session of D&D.
Hey, I had the best best shot ever.
like a random fireball. But
I mean, I think my sleep was effective because that means I got a chance to get away and not get eaten. So I'm going to count that as a success.
And I think this is good for the game, I guess. I'm just going to delete these velociraptors and just say, this is just a little bit of a one-shot that I pulled out of my ass.
yeah, I chirped them away and led them towards an area where they might be able to hunt something. There we go.
There.
Do we get experience for him?
I want experience for the mushrooms I killed. That was a hard thing to do.
No,
Maybe just give Nefari and I experience.
Your punishment is no experience for you.
Why do I get punished? I don't understand this. This is
So they're all the velociraptors and the mushroom people were CR 1.5, so that's 50 for so there was like 6 of these guys and 4 of those guys, so that's 10 times 50. So 500 divided by 2 is 254.
Are we really? Okay, look. I too love punishing Callan, but are we really gonna do her dirty that way?
No, I'm gonna be nice. 500 divided by 3 for everyone.
It's 166.6.
There's no real 0.6, so 167.
awesome. And what was it for the mushroom people?
No,
That's
you
in
get no
total.
experience. Oh, okay.
So it includes the mushroom people. Okay, cool.
I hope that it doesn't actually include the ranger people, and that we're just saying it does. I don't want to get experience from murderizing them.
Okay, then the number gets even smaller then.
That's fine.
So, for minusing the
that's not fine.
mushroom
Include them.
people.
No, don't minus the mushroom people.
I'm minusing the mushroom people. Okay,
Yay.
so,
but they were
6
legitimate kills.
times 50 is
6 times 50 is 300.
300, divided by 3.
6. I thought there were 4.
No, I'm talking about the velociraptors.
Oh, okay. Dang it, my bad.
So, 300 divided by...
This is 100 a person.
Yeah.
Yep. That really wasn't that much of a loss.
Where
They
were those
did
mushroom
talking.
people from anyway?
I don't know.
You'll
Maybe
never-
some
you'll-
mushroom village.
You'll
couldn't talk to
never
them,
find
so-
out. We'll never know.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Because
should
you
get some
murdered
loot
them.
from them. Yeah, it was very intentional too.
Every time you do a murder like that, you actually help Zariel.
That's even better. You just keep letting me win here.
This is devil worship, and I don't mean that in the annoying Christian way. I mean that like the actual devil worship.
Yes.
They were weak. They deserved it.
Oh man, that's not nice.
I mean, if we take that mentality, allow the ranger to demonstrate how weak you are.
You don't have any more fire spell slots. Honestly, I don't know if you would win a one-on-one fight with a ranger sword.
I mean,
If we want to try that,
the ranger also has a 1d8 dice. So I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say if we want to try that,
Yeah, but the thing is, the ranger's on my side.
is
The
she
mushroom
though?
people weren't.
I mean, at the same
he's
time,
killing
your
stuff
HP
with me, so yeah.
is 31.
yeah, I was gonna say, Cal,
Nefara
like,
is 50.
I'll probably be able to take whatever you can throw at me. I don't know if you're gonna survive attacks, and that's without Hunter's marking Colossus Slayer.
Exactly. Also,
especially at close range.
Also,
this would be a bad fight.
At the same time, if you guys want to PvP against each other,
We're not actually going to kill each other,
I'm
right?
gonna fireball Morphos.
Yeah,
You
this
can't.
you
this
know,
isn't player killing, is it? Like legit?
We're not. Look, it's our choice, and we're not actually going to attack each other, right?
Oh, look, someone's fireball.
Wow.
Someone can't fireball. They haven't actually done their sorcery shit yet.
I did it behind the scenes.
That is not how we're gonna play this, fam.
Yeah, you actually have to
Totally.
say that you're doing it.
Okay, fine. I am. That wasn't a good roll anyway.
Well,
I'm using
now,
a sorcery point, and
if
then
we're
I'm
doing-
casting fireball.
No.
Do you want me to ask the ranger to stab you?
Hold up. If we're doing this, we're doing it right, and I am rolling initiative.
No, Kalen, you have to sacrifice all 5 of your sorcery points to turn them into a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, I did that.
Okay, quick question.
If
Are
we're
we
doing
actually doing this? Is
If
this how we're going to end today?
I guess if you want to.
Callan, are you actually going to be stupid and player kill yourself? Because you don't win this encounter.
I just threw a fireball at you.
Okay, it looks like this is how it's doing. So,
Alright, I guess here we go. This is a terrible idea, and I'm not gonna die at the end of this unless Nefaria somehow takes Callan's side, which I mean, I guess could happen.
Hey, Nefarian?
I got a dex save, right?
Yeah, everyone has to do a dex save, including Callan.
Yeah, we're all too close to each other. Honestly, I'm fine taking, let's see, 24 damage. I'm fine taking 12 damage.
You take half.
Okay, I guess we're actually. This is dumb. This is a terrible idea. Okay.
Well, Morphos, you take like half damage.
Yeah. So all of us take half damage, which means that Callan's already starting this fight off badly. Because Callan had the lowest health of all of us.
I mean, she succeeded and still takes half damage.
Hey,
I don't get why she fireballed
how,
herself.
So,
Nefarian,
34 divided by 2 is 17?
44. What role are you...
I don't know if she meant like the second fireball or the first.
Yes,
fireball.
I meant the second one. The second.
She only got 1 spell slot back.
The second. The first one was before I had announced that I was using my sorcery.
That's still only that only hurts you more, fam. I don't get.
17.
All right, here we go.
I'll take that,
I guess this is a thing that we're doing. Callan, I don't know why you're killing Harathenston, but
I don't know either because sorcerers are useful characters. But
yeah,
whatever.
like you're just gonna die here. If I die, that's fine. You still don't win this fight.
Okay, Nefara, do your thing. Because it's your turn.
You got
Nefara,
attacked.
remember, I think he's actually on the side. Morphos is actually on the side of the Dark Elf.
It might already be over.
3 of your second sword misses, but all of them hit regardless. Well, the 10 misses. So sword. That's 29. Okay, Kellen, as a reaction, you can do your...
Wait, who's he attacking?
You, fam.
Yeah.
Why would he
Why?
be attacking anyone else?
Because you saved the Dark Elf.
You
You
attacked
prevented us
him
from
before
killing
you
the
could
Dark
talk.
Yeah.
You
Remember,
just threw a fireball
I
at
attacked
me.
Morphos. That's what I did.
Fireballs are AoE!
Every
I know.
single person got hit.
Including me. So it's all equal.
I didn't do anything, and you tried to kill me. You are probably already dead from all the damage that's just been done.
I mean, let's see. She has
29.
roll like a 1d12 plus 3.
There's still 2 Colossus
That what I-
Slayers that have to go on there.
No, it's just the one.
Yeah, because it
Oh,
only
okay.
happens
I
once.
misplayed that the first time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got
My
it.
bad.
I
I
already-
confused it with my hunter's mark, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I actually have to
So we're
look
looking
up
at 20,
the thought
29,
Raffenston's...
Dead.
29, 36,
you still have your Goliath thing.
42.
Your...
Yeah. The
46.
divine, the god favor thing.
That's
use that.
47 damage.
No, I'm talking about
Jesus Christ.
your Goliath Stone's Endurance. 1d12
That too.
plus your con mod. So you roll a 1d12 plus your con, and divine favored by the gods. If you
I
fail a
didn't take-
saving throw, you could roll a 2d4. I mean,
Whoops. If I can, it's not letting me get there.
Also, I have Speak with the Dead, so when Harathenston hits the ground, we're gonna establish that Harathenston was just straight up a Zariel worshipper, I guess. I don't know why Harathenston went after me, but it's
So,
okay because I have Speak with the Dead.
so even with a plus 10,
So it's not loading for me for some reason. I don't know why. I can't.
so even with a plus 10, Raffenston's dead.
Yeah, I did 47 damage.
What?
Just got murdered. Okay,
Well, at least I got the fireball Morphos. That made it.
I
worth
mean,
it.
technically, Raffenston's not dead because you have to get to the hit point maximum to kill them.
I'm
yeah.
gonna channel
Saving throws.
I'm gonna channel my inner chaotic good right now, and I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, I'm gonna
So
ask.
is that your turn, Drag?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, yeah, I got the message across.
You murdered them. Yeah, I'm good.
She's they're at negative 20 HP. They're not at their hit point max at all.
Yeah, so they're not dead. Haraf can still make saving throws as a PC.
Okay.
Why would I want to do
So
that?
you have to do like 11 more damage to murder them.
It's my turn.
Yes. It's your turn.
Okay.
Do you wanna talk this out, Morthos?
I'd be talking to a corpse, and I could do a healing thing, but instead I'm just gonna
But why
ask.
would you heal them?
Okay, look. I'm gonna ask something else. I'm gonna ask all of us. Is this really a thing that we want to be in canon? Is this...
I mean, I'm
Callan.
doing this as like a...
I'm
one-shot
asking
kind of thing.
Callan if Callan wants their character to die.
I mean, personally, like, he's a dark character, and from the reaction that I've been sort of getting, the dark character isn't something that's really desired for this campaign, so I'm okay with killing him.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That established.
I'm not gonna
Unless,
do
of course,
a stab.
you guys are. Unless you guys want me to continue playing him this way, that's fine by me too.
This
I
is a
don't
character
mind
that
it,
you
honestly.
created. I don't really feel comfortable. Like
I thought this was a joke. I didn't realize this was a serious thing.
Oh, I
mean-
thought it was too, but yeah. If you
So
want,
if we want-
Morphos
if
is
we-
the one who made it up with canon, but I'm not.
No,
This-
so we can just keep it a joke then. That's fine with me.
Okay. Is everyone, including Zal, are we all cool with this being a joke?
It just means that it just means I'll continue playing my character pretty much the same way, because that's the way I kind of have my character pictured, and it's really hard for me to, like, change it.
We
So
could do a redemption thing if that's something you're interested. Okay,
no,
so
there's no redemption here because he hasn't. Like the character himself is literally based off of a Viking archetype. So it doesn't make sense since he doesn't. That's why I keep saying unchaotic good is because in his mind he hasn't done anything wrong.
That's not how the alignments work, though. Alignments are more of like
Oh.
supposed to be an objective thing, not a personal thing. No one really views themselves as evil.
yeah,
I mean, yeah. Well, that's a point there too, but he's all that just adds further though to the point to my point about him and sort of his own self-perception, which is based off of pretty much medieval morality. So
with character deaths, I think character deaths suck, and I'm not always a big fan of having to rewrite characters and having to like reroll new ones. So if it
I
were
mean, I
up to
wouldn't re-roll
me,
because I already have another one.
wait, do you already have the other one like already ready to go, like ready?
I don't have them in like Roll20 yet, but the stats are all drawn up. She's actually, I might need to tweak the stats a little bit because she's a little overpowered right now. But yeah.
Well, you could always just roll her stats up with real life dice or in the game. And if you guys all decide to murder her Raffenston, you could always just use her Raffenston's character sheet instead of like making a new one.
That's true. So I'm cool with this ending the way that it did, but even then, it's still not quite over. I'm not gonna stab
at the same time,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's your guys' choice. I'm okay playing an evil character. I'm okay playing this character.
The Freudian
I'm okay being the dick.
I'm fine with your character as it is too. So
I'm gonna let the dice do their thing. If Haraffenston dies, I don't know if we're cool doing this off screen or if we want to keep the stream going just so I can cast Speak with the Dead and we can see why Haraffenston tried to murder me.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I like the Morthos Haraffenston dynamic. So like I personally think that dynamic is really good, and I'd prefer that this is a joke. So that is my preference.
At the same time, it semi-annoys me.
I'm gonna leave it to
like,
the dice.
Obvious reasons.
I don't really want to, like, even as a joke, being cool with it, I don't really want to be the person who just, like, I don't want to be the person who straight up directly murders another PC. I don't think that'd be a super fun thing for me. So I'm going to leave it to the dice. I guess my turn's just going to be spent with me casting, dang, I wish that I had a way to cast healing that does more than me, but I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Nefaria at 2nd level. So
I'm just gonna leave it up to. I personally am just gonna leave it up to a group vote. I could take it or leave it.
Yep, I went ahead and added that back.
That's probably most. I hope that's most of the hit points Nefaria lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
That means that Haraffenston, you got to do them death saving throws.
I mean, okay, or you guys could just vote. Whatever. What is it? Death saving throw?
It's. I think, isn't there a word that says death saving throws?
Yes, it's in your character.
Yeah, they just put straight up lactose in them too, for good measure.
It's under your current HP.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, death saves.
Where? I don't see it. I see current HP.
It's right under successes and failures.
Hit dice. Oh, okay, I see it.
That's a success.
Yeah, I'm just like, are you fucking with me?
For no reason.
And then I guess it's Nefaria's turn again?
Yes. Is that all the references?
Yeah. If you want to attack, I'm not going to hold it against you because you also got hurt. But I
knocked Harath unconscious. We've been traveling with Harath. Nefara as a character, while suspicious of Haraf, doesn't have any like actual direct motivations for outright killing Haraf. So, I'm torn as to what to do personally.
It's all up to you guys. And also, personally, I'm like, if you bring her Robinson back up, you know it'll just continue the cycle of wanting to kill Morphos and joking about that.
So
Even
I'm
though
gonna take this.
the character itself is being technically serious about wanting to murder Morphos.
Yeah, now we actually know that the character is being real about this, which is also a fair point. So if it gets
that all
to my
depends on whether
turn,
this is canon or not.
we never said it wasn't canon. It being a different from it not
That's
being
why
canon.
I said if that depends on whether it's canon or not. If it's not canon, then it's just a joke. Like, this is the joke scenario. If it is, well, okay.
That fireball was pretty real. It was unprovoked by any objective standard.
I'm gonna ask Morthos. Morthos, Mr. Ethical Man.
Okay.
I can more than likely stabilize Haraf because I'm very good with medicine. Do you want me to do this? We don't have to bring Haraf back up. We don't have to do anything. We could just leave Haraf unconscious in the woods. Are you comfortable with, like, what do you want out of this? I only knocked her unconscious, or knocked Haraf unconscious as fast as possible because ow.
Morthos, I'm gonna try to do this, talking as if Morthos is a different person. Morthos looks over at Nefaria and is like, this person has constantly been joking about wanting to kill me. And they launched a fireball at me, which inadvertently hit you. Judging from the fact that he tried to talk to you immediately afterwards, I'm gonna assume that you weren't the target. The fact that he launched a fireball at me is concerning, and I'm willing to let nature do its thing one way or another, because in a one-on-one fight, unless I got hit by all 3 fireballs, I think that I could defeat Harafinston, barring any sort of unnatural advantages. However, there is a reason why I'm fine letting Harafinston perish right now. I have a spell called Speak with the Dead, and I intend to use that on Harafinston's corpse. So, if you want us to not have to worry about being backstabbed by someone who we thought was joking about killing me, and thus may actually have been a worshiper of Zariel this whole time, although that wouldn't actually make sense given that Harafinston tried to murder Zahundra. So I don't really know what all is going on with that. But if you want to do this, go ahead. I'll support any decision you make because I'm not super comfortable killing a friend. But if you wanna stick your sword in Harafinston, go for it.
Do you have notebook and paper? Like, on your character? Is that something your character would have?
So logically it is, and we've been saying that I've been keeping a journal. Unfortunately, we don't actually have like a thing on my character sheet.
Oh, that's fine. If you've been keeping a journal and that's a thing, then you could tear a page out with a note on it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I will attempt to stabilize Haraf. You will write a note and say that it, like, if this was in seriousness, then never find us again and leave the continent.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
If you're going to do that, just kill Raffinston. It will actually be a lot easier. I actually was able to come up with a plot line that might be a little more fun. Just do it.
Wait,
Okay,
for which
just
character?
For Raffinston. Just kill him.
Okay, okay, got it.
Okay.
And then you speak with the dead.
Just attack me.
Oh,
Okay.
and then okay, got it.
Okay. Well, then that's what I'll do. Well, since it's prone and unconscious, I get advantage on attack rolls too, don't I?
Yes.
Yep, there's almost no way that this won't just straight up murder. Jesus Christ.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna stop at
yeah,
3. Yeah. I don't have to roll damage on any of those. So
All right. Is that your turn then?
yeah,
can,
those
because
3
I still
attacks,
need-
and
I
then we're
still-
standing
I-
over a dead body.
I still beat numbers. There we go.
Cool.
Those 2 numbers
I'm
are-
gonna wait
are
for
good.
Zal to finish doing Zal's thing, and then we can cast Speak with the Dead, and then it'll naturally be Harafinston's turn after that anyway. So,
I mean, I only needed like 2 attacks.
cool. I
So,
cast
yeah.
Speak with the Dead on Harafinston's body. Let me make sure I understand what this spell does. Of course, we still have a mouth and can't be undead. The thing Harafinston was just murdered. Okay, so let's see. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirits. Cool. And then I take out my notebook and a little pencil, and I get ready to write whatever Harafinston's spirit's about to tell us. That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay, and does the spirit actually take form?
This
Well,
Zal,
It's
does
through the
spirit-
body.
Your
By
body
reading
is,
the text, it sounds like it's through the body itself
Yes,
that
it's
the
through-
spirit's
it's-
talking.
it's
Yeah.
through the mouth of your
The
So
spell
your
does
mouth
not
is
return the
moving.
creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn any new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events. But it knows what it knew in life, including the languages. So, you know.
Basically, you're speaking
So
through
your mouth is moving whenever you're talking, but your body's just on the ground.
Yes.
Yep.
You can't move your body. All you can do is
So
just
Raffenston looks up and with almost a smile says that you freed him and that Zariel had taken control. He didn't actually intend to kill you. And that
Cool.
he's been wrestling with the demon for a very long time, and that you've now freed him from that struggle.
Zal, is that cool?
yes. This is cool.
Mr. DM, sir.
What? Oh,
I think
I'm
you're
an
muted,
idiot.
Zell.
I'm an idiot.
Is that plot line? Is that this is a really on the fly thing, so I want to make sure we have DM. Do we have DM approval?
I kind of wanted to have like Raffenston's spirit come out fighting with like a sort of demon-like creature
That's
that
not
had like infected, but I
the spell's
didn't
too
know
weak
how the
for
spell
that.
worked.
I'm sorry, the spell's too weak for that.
If
Okay.
only it was that good.
Sure. This timeline is fine with Zal.
Cool.
Okay.
So before we go, that's really all I wanted to know. I feel super sorry for Harafinston. I'm about to do a religion check to do all the proper burial rituals for a worshiper of, was it Talos? Tempest. Thank
Tempest.
you. Talos was Skyrim. But before I do that, we get 5 questions. Nefaria, do you have any questions?
No. Very, very straightforward.
I
Okay,
just don't know if this is canon or not.
it is.
This
Your
is
character's
canon.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is kind of now you can make your new Shadow Sun monk character.
Shadowstone.
Oh, it's that monk that we were talking about the other day. I forgot about that. I'm interested. This is gonna be fun.
And it's level 5.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna do a religion check since this is morning and stuff. Zal, can I get advantage check?
Yes.
Cool. I lay Harafinston's spirit to rest, or I let Harafinston's spirit leave. That's better. I'm gonna go at some point. I'm gonna tell Harafinston's family, but that's not right now. Dang it! Both of those checks were really shitty. One of them was a natural 1.
But worse.
I know how to. Cool. I know how to do the burial thingy. I do the burial thingy, and then that's it. Yay! This was a lot.
I am, just as a final little thing, because I know you took damage as well from that, Morthos.
Mhm.
I have a cure wounds.
I like
that
how
I've cast
nonchalant
in
we're being about this, even though Morphos should technically be like agonizing.
Look, we've been here. I know that all of us have to go home and go to sleep and stuff. So I'm sorry for being as nonchalant about this. I did my best to make sure we were all okay with this because I was like, I don't want your character to actually die if you don't want your character to die.
Also, so the experience for level 5 is 2,700, right? And
Oh god, we just got a ton of experience.
This is canon, so the 2 surviving players gets 2,700 divided by 2.
We got 1350. God, we go to over 4,000 experience. We might actually, I need to check. We might actually have just leveled up. I don't think we have. I might be wrong.
I thought level 5 was like really high.
I'm pretty
Level
sure we
6.
haven't. But like, dang, this was kind of metal. All right. All right. So do I just cast a tiny hut here, and do we just here and then head back?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end. I think we should just end it on like kind of sitting around. I don't know about tiny hut. I think maybe we should have you RP a little for like the emotional impact. Same with like Nefara about this, but in the next session when we have slightly more time to do that.
Yeah, because and we can also keep the fireball thing as well, because that would have just been the demon.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Okay.
As I mentioned in the chat, bye Harafinston, the character. I'll only miss you a little. The character, not the person. I like the person. I don't like the character.
Such a nice character.
He was not the Harafinston was not a nice person. I don't feel bad using him.
Also, I remember Rasmussen saying, or maybe, I don't know, because after I had cut down the villages from like 10 to 5, it's like, so we can murder the other 5 villages, right? And I was like, no. I'll just shield Gorath you into space. Alright, and with that, I thank everyone for being here. This has been Zalrok Chaos and Chaos Roll. Have a good night, everyone.